Guys, it's me, Daryl, and I thought I would start off this week's video with a question. Where's your next opportunity coming from? Your next lead, your next client, your next meeting? Right? This is a question I get from clients, prospects, friends, from people all the time, so I thought I would throw it your way. Now, for those of you who are watching for the very first time, my name is Daryl Sweeney. I am a business coach who works with high performers on all things business, life, and leadership. Not only do I get asked this question all the time, right? How do I find more clients? How do I create more calls? How do I build my call list? Where's my next opportunity? I get that question all the time. I actually found myself asking it this week. And I didn't put two and two together at first, but when it hit me, I kind of chuckled and laughed to myself about the irony. So I had a call with my coach Ankush, and the question I asked him, I told him, I said, look, things are going great in my business. I'm really fortunate. I don't really do marketing, right? I don't do any paid marketing. Most of my conversations come from referrals from clients or introductions or friends or people in my network who reach out to me. Right? So it's pretty much I've built a word of mouth and referral business. With that being said, I love what I do. I love seeing the impact of the work that I do, of the conversations I have, and I want to have more of them. So, how do I find more people to have conversations with? And I expected this to go down kind of the traditional business route of, well, you could do this, or there's this marketing strategy, or maybe we jump on this social media platform, or it wasn't any of that. This is one of the things I love about Ankush, and it's one of the things I love doing for my clients as well. He simply reminded me of the simplest path forward, of the things that are right there in front of me, and I just wasn't seeing. That's the power of coaching. He reminded me that my next conversation is already waiting for me. I just have to slow down instead of thinking about what's next, what's next, what's next. I just have to slow down and pay attention. He said, so where are these conversations? Right? I want to give you a few examples of what I found in my reflection in hopes that it can serve you. That maybe you'll be able to look at these same places in your business, in your life, and create some opportunities for you to continue moving forward. For me, the first place I looked was in my email. And when I say looked in my email, I don't mean, hey, did anybody send me an email saying, hey, Daryl, I need a coach. Can we talk? Right? It's not that. But when I looked through my emails, I just started looking at emails I sent, emails I've received. And one of the emails that jumped out at me is from a woman who's a travel agent. My wife and I are planning a 10-year trip. So we're really excited to get out of Louisville, go have some fun, and really celebrate 10 years of marriage. Without the kids, they're not coming. So in doing that, I noticed, I thought about those. I saw the travel agent's email and it made me think about her and some of the stuff we've talked about as we've been going back and forth on options. And some of the things that I've learned are that she is the co-founder of the business. And much like cruise lines, much like resorts, much like hotels, the travel industry is trying to find ways to re-engage people like you and me. Right? COVID wreaked havoc on this industry and they're trying to figure out how to rebuild, how to get back out there, how to get in front of more people and remind them that now is a great time to travel. What a great opportunity for me to ask if she would want help with that. If she wants a partner to help her think through where the business is now and where she wants it to go into the future. Now, she's nobody I've reached out to, but that is one conversation that's there waiting for me, and all I have to do is pay attention to it. Another place that I've been looking is on social media. And I make videos like this every week. You all see them, you all watch them. People leave comments, people like, people react. These are all people that I could reach out to, that I could touch base with, that I could connect with and see how things are going in their world. See what they're most excited about right now. See what they're looking into 2022 and what that's going to look like for them. Those are all options for me. Right? So those are conversations that are waiting. What about reading posts? How often do you get online and just truly get interested in what's going on in the life of the people around you, the lives of the people around you? If you do B2C sales or have a B2C business, what's going on Facebook, on Instagram? Right? If it's more B2B, maybe you're looking at LinkedIn, but what's going on with the people in your network? Are you reading their updates? Are you reading the things that they decide to share and really reflecting and asking yourself, is there a way for you to serve them? Is there a way for you to help them? What's their motivation behind what they're posting? Another beautiful thing is, what about LinkedIn and job changes? Right? Who's changing jobs? What other notifications? What other triggers may be out there for you to reach out and say hi to somebody? Right? Maybe it's a birthday, maybe it's an anniversary, a work anniversary, or maybe it's a promotion. I actually had coffee earlier this week with a guy. It was his birthday, and I reached out on LinkedIn. And look, I've done this for years, right? On LinkedIn or Facebook or wherever it is, and I tell somebody happy birthday. But this time before doing it, I thought, you know what? Let me peek into his profile. And when I looked, I realized that not only is it his birthday, but he's changing jobs. He's been in his same job for a very long time. He's changing jobs, taking on a new leadership role in a new city with a new company. So when I reached out to say happy birthday, I alluded to the fact that, man, I see that you're changing jobs. Congratulations. Would love to catch up. He's going to be heading out of town, but we were able to have coffee. And in that coffee, he showed an interest in, hey, it may be useful for me to learn more about what you do. I would love to have that sounding board, that opportunity for somebody to come alongside of me as I look to crush this next chapter of my life. So who knows where that goes, but that is an opportunity that presented itself just by paying attention. What about your phone, right? We all carry our phones around. Who and what is going on in your phone right now that could lead to your next conversation, your next opportunity? I did this exercise. I literally went through and saw, who have I texted in the last month? Who have I called in the last month? And here's some people that popped up to mind. I've got one friend who I know is building a brand new team as he looks to launch a new business concept. And we've already kicked around ideas on who he's hiring and what he's looking for, but we've never talked about the idea of, can I serve him powerfully as a coach? Maybe that's a conversation I want to have. There's another call I had from an ex-player of mine who is taking a look at some things. I know that he just left a career in technology and he jumped into the family business. And I know that as a part of his time in that family business, that he's going to be responsible for generating growth, generating revenue, perhaps another conversation that would be valuable. I also know there's a former client that I used to work with, and she texted me about some options that are available to her as she looks at her own career change. Right? So these are people that could be next conversations. Maybe they're future clients, maybe they're not. But they're all examples of people that I can powerfully serve who are right here, who are right there in front of me. I didn't have to do anything to find them. I didn't have to come up with the best cold email or figure out the perfect marketing tactic to get in front of them. They're right there. All I got to do is invite them to a conversation, authentically connect with them, see what they have going on. And if there's a chance for us to look out into the future, great. If all we're doing is connecting as people in community with each other, that's great too. So I'm here to challenge you by this idea that instead of working so hard to create the next lead, create the next opportunity, what are the leads, opportunities, clients, sales that may be right there in front of you? Take a look. Let me know what you find. With that, I'll let you guys go, and I look forward to catching you again next week.